Hello again, YouTube. For some of those who are using my Rcoket Clean mod, I had to make an update, and I just wanted to let you all know. If you're planning on starting a new playthrough, unfortunately, it does look like this minor change that I made is going to mess around with some cells. It caused some major crashing for me whenever I tried to scrap or rebuild things in Abernathy Farm or Sanctuary, depending on how close I was to this cell. So that's the downside to it. The upside to it is it's a pretty important edit. Apparently, when I was cleaning things up, I forgot to fix the nav mesh here where there was a old peninsula style counter that came out. And you can see where this carpet is roughly, is where the end of the peninsula was. I've got a little mini wall for the crafting station and TV here, and the nav mesh was not completely filled in on this floor. And basically NPCs could not walk over that carpet into the other rooms or onto the chair where Curie's at right now. And you see that she's there now, so the nav mesh is actually working. So anyway, I'm going to upload a fix for this and update it. I apologize for missing that. I feel kind of stupid. That's something I should have fixed, so my bad. You know, I seriously hope I haven't screwed up in any of y'all's games too much with that mistake. On a positive note, this is also to announce that I'm going to start sharing templates for my builds that you can use with transfer settlements to import. And these templates are only going to use or require 2 mods. One of the mods is going to be Hose's Easy Home Builder and Double Beds. It's because I really like the way that he manages the bed situation. They're snappable, easy to position, and tons of options with that. And if you're an RP or immersion kind of person, you'll enjoy that because it's nicer to put, you know, couples like Marcy and June, for example. They can have their own little couples bed together. The second mod that I'm going to use is Workshop Rearranged. I was originally using the Homemaker mod, but unfortunately Novakuru is kind of on sabbatical from developing, and the guy who's maintaining it, he's doing a pretty good job keeping it patched and updated, but there's still a little bit of weirdness with it and some of the other mods I'm using. I switched to using Workshop Rearranged because Hosa has confirmed that Workshop Rearranged works fine with his mod, as long as Workshop Rearranged is loaded after his mod. So that's what you're seeing here. Items from both mods. It gives me 99% of what I had before with Homemaker. The only things that'll be missing are like Institute objects, unfortunately, and a bathtub shower. What you can do, though, there's a placeable object that you can just say place at me. So if you get in a position where you'd want your shower to be, for example, I'm using a batch file here. And it'll pop a shower in. You'll notice that it's all jacked up. It's not in the right position. Again, the magic of the console. Open the console up, click on the shower. It should be a reference similar to that. And you type in these commands. You set angle X 0. Set angle Y0. Now it's standing perfectly vertical, and you can see it's almost in the right position because I was facing that way when I positioned it. I'm going to get angle Z to see what the rotation is. Okay, it's 84. I think that it's supposed to be like 90. Yeah, it's 90 to be sticking out of that corner straight onto this bath mat. Now, the position's not quite in the corner. I'm going to jog this X and Y later to get it in position right, and I'm going to set it vertically so that it's right. But basically, you get the idea. You can pop that object reference in there using place at me, and now you've got a shower in your bathroom and you've completed, you know, your decor. If you're OCD like I am, you got the, you know, the sinks, the mirror, the toilet, all the, you know, the towels, the reading material, the immersive toilet paper, but it is not in the immersive direction, unfortunately. That's backward. That's the wrong toilet paper. It's wrong. Just accept it. Washer, dryer, hamper, etc., etc. So that's the only thing that's missing using these 2 mods. That shower and the Institute objects. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for Tina's area because she's coming to this settlement. I'm bad at typing. By the way, console commands and using positioning objects with precision, that's that math in school that you thought you would never use. Yes, it is good for video gaming. Anyway, just 2 mods for these templates, and I'm going to try and keep the settlement builds functional, simple, basic, and just share them for anyone who's interested. If you like my Rcoket cleanup mod, it's optional. This settlement will still work if you don't use the cleanup mod for Rcoket. Most of the stuff here will still position just fine. You'll, of course, have to make adjustments and accommodate for things like the workbench. My mod moves the workbench outside. If the workbench doesn't move when you're using it, you can just, again, go into console, click on the workbench, disable and enable it twice, and it should pop around the back of the Rcoket where I've positioned it, which is, right there. Just 1 or 2 other things. Some of the stuff that you see here, you'll notice this lamp. The mesh for that lamp is manually different. I had imported Clean Workshop, which is by DeGulat. I hope I'm saying that name right. DeGulat, however you pronounce it. If you search for him on the Nexus, he's DGULAT. He does a lot of cleanup mods that have retextures and stuff on them. Unfortunately, I got that for the stairs and the concrete. Workshop Rearranged gives you cleaner concrete, cleaner stairs, etc., so you won't need it for this. But I decided to keep the mesh and the textures in my folder simply because it fixes things like this lamp. In vanilla, the lamp has no shade on it. There's a yellow lamp that has a shade. This blue lamp does not have a shade. Why, Bethesda? Do I need to say any more? All right. And just a couple of things. The outhouse here, for whatever reason, that's not painted. It should be. I've got a mod that retextures and adds, paint to those. So, anyway. That's it in a nutshell. I'm going to be sharing some builds. I got a Sanctuary build that I'm going to use as well, but I'm going to change it. I will try to keep these fairly close to vanilla. I'm just using 2 mods, but I just wanted to share with you guys that news that I'm going to start sharing templates if you're interested, and that I fixed the navmesh issue in my Rcoket Clean mod. So you'll at least want to download the Rcoket Clean mod if you're using it, because it'll have the updated nav meshes. However, you will need to do there's no such thing as a clean save or a new save. You're going to have to start a new game from an unmodded save and add this mod into your load order and begin a playthrough from there. So that's the downside to it. The upside is it works fine now. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this, and as always, may you shoot many super mutants in the face, and I look forward to sharing my builds with you.